What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in. Today, me and Puffy the Mike, we're going to break down a couple of simple strategies on what to do with stablecoins to more complex. Guys, this ranges from least risky to more risky. But anyways, guys, these are a couple of strategies you guys can use with your stablecoins, and they go from beginner, which is a noob, like you've never done crypto, like you're new to this, you don't know anything about what you're doing, to like, dude, I've been in crypto like 40 years. Throw whatever you can at me. By the way, guys, crypto hasn't been around that long, but still, same difference. Yeah, I've been around 40 years and I know everything. Well, you're going to see some stuff that you'll be like, what the snap? I've never seen that before. But anyways, guys, let's go ahead and break down this video. But three things for me, guys. First off, I need you to like, subscribe, bell button, and leave a comment in the description below saying you subscribe. You'll automatically get thrown into that drawing to earn $100 and free BTC. Want to know why, guys? Well, because my calculadora said so. Oh, dude, I'm so sorry. That calculator's been around for like 30 years. Seriously, it's a Texas Instruments, and it's solar powered. It's good stuff. Gets the job done. Anyways, let's go ahead and break down the video. We are going to start with a, well, really easy one that is not complex at all. And it's a no-brainer. It's Celsius. Celsius is pretty easy. You literally just have any of the tokens that you have, and you can send it to this wallet, and it earns you a passive 8.88% interest. And it's easy to do. You just deposit it in there. It's a centralized little banking solution. Same thing as BlockFi. By the way, guys, BlockFi did sponsor the channel. So if you guys want to check that out, it's in the description below. But BlockFi, they only pay 7.5. Celsius pays 8.88. So those are two centralized solutions. Just thought I'd go ahead and get that out of the way so you guys can check those out. But you guys didn't come for like simple solutions. You guys came to learn a little bit. One that's semi-complex / not as complex is Anchor Protocol. Anchor Protocol is paying about 20% interest in stablecoins. Yes, it's in UST, so it's a quote-unquote more volatile stablecoin, but it pays 20% interest. It is a little more complicated to get onto it if you guys are not new to, or if you are new to crypto and you don't really understand it much. You do have to go through a bridge, or there is a trick. You can go directly on KuCoin, and they sell UST on KuCoin, and the withdrawal fee is only like $4. So you guys can check out that solution as well. And there's an easy way to get to the bridge, guys. All you got to do is connect wallet and just click your Terra Station extension. Let me go ahead and show you guys this now. Connect wallet, Terra Station extension. Oh, we got an airdrop. What the snap? And you literally go to Terra Bridge. If you guys don't know how to set up that extension, I did a couple videos so you guys can understand it. But literally it takes you to the Terra Bridge, and you can transfer straight over from Ethereum or Binance Smart Chain. And yeah, just get it to Terra. That's it. So we got Anchor Protocol. We already talked about Celsius. We aren't going to talk about them anymore. BlockFi. And the next one is going to be DeFi. DeFi is a not very, but it is a more risky farm. This one is paying about 51 to, depending on the stablecoin pool you go into. The USDC is 36%, 42% for the DAI USDT, and 40% for the DAI USDC. These are on the Matic chain, so if you guys only got $100, gas fees are super low, so it's easy to use, easy to do. So highly recommend you guys check this one out, but pretty easy to check out. It's going to be DeFi. Yes, it is more risky because you're earning the farming token. And if you guys read here, 25% of the token rewards can be claimed after farming ends, and then 25% released every 2 months. So your tokens are somewhat locked. So if you're wanting a free staking, check out UST, but it does have higher gas fees. It's like $1 or $2 a transaction to put that through. So if you guys are worried about gas fees and don't want to do that, yes, I will go over some more solutions so you guys can check out others that also don't have a lockup period. But if you guys are like, dude, I just want to throw some money in, I don't want to play around with DeFi, I don't want to watch it every day, it's okay. You don't have to do that. Look for some of the lower risk solutions. Me personally, I like Anchor Protocol because it's a decentralized solution, or you can use Celsius or BlockFi. I use both. So they both work good. But again, not your keys, not your crypto. The next one is my finance. This is on the Matic chain. So again, you aren't really priced out as much, but this one is more risky because you're using the my USDC LP pair. Why is this a problem? Well, if my quote unquote goes to zero, well, you got a big bag of nothing because my would be worth nothing if it goes to zero. So you can earn about 30% APR on quote unquote stable coins. But you guys know how stablecoin goes. Remember Titan or Iron Finance? That went pretty well, didn't it? Well, ask Mr. Banana. Mr. Banana said, no, it didn't. Even ask Puffy. Puffy was like, I told you so. It is what it is, guys. All farms go to zero. It kind of stinks, but man, too bad they can't keep these farms stable. But the next one, if you guys are looking for another solution that's just like sit it and forget it, you can check out AAVE. AAVE is good on Ethereum as well. Highly recommend you check out the Ethereum solution. But AAVE used to be a little more lucrative, but still, with AAVE, you can get about 3% on stablecoins, 4%, just depending on what it is. And you can even check out the AAVE V2 market on Ethereum. Same thing, they're paying about 3% over there as well on stablecoins. The Gemini dollar used to be paying a lot more. It was like up to like 20% at one time. So you can check that other one out on AAVE. On Ethereum. The reason why I don't really do a lot of Ethereum videos is because a lot of people are trying to play in DeFi with like $200-300 and you're basically priced out on Ethereum. No offense, but you just are. You have to look at solutions like Celsius, BlockFi, or something like anything on the Matic/Polygon ecosystem. And AAVE, me personally, I feel it's not as risky. So yes, it does have some risk, but it's not as risky. So that's something to keep in mind as well. Next off, you're going to have things like Dynaswap or things like Iron Finance or things like Iron Finance V2 or even things like Polygon Farm. Just all kinds of like degen farms. And yes, you'll have pretty high APRs. Right now, this one's already low. It's like 38% on the USDC me.matic. And the USDC, USDT pool is like 16%. Guys, these rates go really quick because that's how these degen farms go. They start super high. They'll start like 200-300% and then go whomp and then say, man, sorry guys, we don't have good APRs anymore because we like farm dollar tokens. They are not sustainable. So this is like super degen if you guys want to check it out. Me personally, I like the more stable ones like your AAVE, My Finance, DFIN Exchange / not as stable, a little more risk, which is My Finance and DFIN. Those have a little more risk to them, and I like playing around with those because they do have a bit of a higher yield, but it's one of those things you got to keep in mind. Sure, you can make like a ton of money all at once on Dynaswap, but there's a chance you can lose it all. Or you can go with something that's least risky. You can make a little bit here and a little bit there, and then a little bit here and a little bit there. So instead of losing it all at once, you're constantly slowly stepping it up. I mean, slow and steady usually wins the race. I mean, a fool and its money quickly or soon parts ways. So you know what happens when those guys who win lottery tickets? Well, they spend all their money and it's all gone. So Dynaswap, you can check it out if you want. And if you're looking for something that is a lot more risky, we're going to show you guys Alpha Finance. Let me go ahead and switch on to Ethereum so you guys can see this junk. But you can leverage your yield farming. Yes, though, this is on Ethereum, so make sure you guys are careful with the liquidation ratios and the positions that you're going to be looking at. Because, yes, you can be liquidated and it will be massive. Why is it massive? Well, if you're liquidated, you lose everything. So this is something to check out as well. So as you guys can see, right now the USDC/USDT pair is paying almost 30%. And this is on Ethereum, guys. And this is a leverage solution. So it is super, super risky. So keep that in mind. And again, guys, the rates can change like that. So like this one is only 7%. I mean, it was like 40%, and this one actually used to be like 40%. But as the market loses volatility, or we go deeper into like consolidation with Bitcoin and Ethereum, people aren't going to be looking to lend as much. And that's mostly how these protocols are getting their yield. If you guys also, one other thing, especially with degen farms, if you don't know where the yield is coming from, you are the yield. And I just want to throw this one on your radar as well. You also got SushiSwap. You have a lending solution. So you can lend directly on SushiSwap with the Benito box. Guys, I know it's Bento. I'm just joking with you. But with the Benito box, you can actually lend directly on this protocol. Like, for example, USDC right here. Yeah, it's nothing crazy. I mean, it's 0.31. But if you scroll up, you got 4.5. And you also got 11.37% on this section. So you can lend out your tokens, no impermanent loss. So that's always a win-win. And yes, you can always farm as well. This is on Polygon Matic as well. And you can farm stables. So if you look at we'll just look at a USDT stable, for example. And of course, you can provide liquidity on things like SushiSwap, and you can earn the Sushi token. I'm a little more bullish on the Sushi token than I would be for like a degen yield farm because, well, it's been around a lot longer and it's got a ton of volume. It has a lot of TVL in it, so that's why I'm bullish on Sushi. In addition to that, the governance token, you can actually stake it and earn a portion of the yields that the protocol actually earns. Why is that bullish and different from these degen farms? Well, because it's a more sustainable yield. It's coming from not just token dilution, it's actually coming from actual usage of the network. And SushiSwap has a ton of volume. So they also have other protocols like QuickSwap or even on Dodo Exchange. There's so many different other ones, but just wanted to show you guys a couple of different solutions and a couple of different options you guys have with your stable coins. And yes, there are other ones as well. You can use something like Curve Finance, or you can even use something like Kyber Network if you want to get a little more advanced. But guys, these are just a couple of solutions. So just to sum it all up, guys, if you guys are a beginner, it's probably going to be easiest for you to use something like Celsius or BlockFi, especially if you don't have a lot of money to deal with, or even on Polygon and just depositing a stable simply into AAVE. If you're a little bit more intermediate, you can play around with something like MyFinance, DFIN Exchange, or any of those quote unquote a little more risky if you want to play around with them. But again, guys, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm trying to explain to you guys different yields because when in doubt, it's probably going to go to zero. So if it goes to zero, well, you lose all your money. So that's something to keep in mind as well when you're playing with these. Another one is you can even use like farming or lending out sushi with the Benito box. That's a good option as well. And if you're like, okay, I got some big boy pants, I'm ready to play around, and I want to try something a little more risky, we can provide liquidity by doing the 2 sets of token pairs, or you can even use some of the degen farms like we showed on something like Dynaswap or Iron Finance. Those are going to be a lot more risky, but if you're risk adverse, you can check them out. High risk, high reward. But again, you can probably lose everything. And then if you're like, dude, I know exactly what I'm doing. I know like all these strategies. I want something new. Check out Alpha Finance. It'll throw you a winger, man. It is pretty intense. It's got some leverage yield farming. It's game changer junk. Guys, I highly recommend you play around with it. Actually, at least learn about this stuff if you aren't going to use it, just to see like the amazing world of DeFi and the complex strategies they come up with. They even have something called Stabilize. So Stabilize is really interesting. So what they do on Stabilize is they actually do like coins. So like USDC, USDT, UST, and DAI, whenever those tokens go off peg, it automatically sells them to buy back the other because it assumes it's going to go back on peg. And it's going to be earning you an interest in the arbitrage that takes place. So that's an interesting staking solution as well, but that is on Ethereum. So guys, those are just a couple of different strategies you guys can use. If you guys want to learn more about each of these strategies, I do each and every one on my channel, so you guys can check it out. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you guys do 3 things for me: like, subscribe, bell button, leave a comment in that description below saying you subscribe. You will automatically get thrown into that drawing to earn $100 in free BTC. Proverbs chapter 20 verses 4: sluggers do not plow in season, so at harvest time they look but find nothing. Yeah, man. Dogs, gotta say thanks to the patrons: Sean Bott, Da Man, Tariq Lou, TL King, JP, PJ, Bernito, Taco Nacho. Dogs, thanks for watching. Alright guys, if you want to catch me on TikTok, I do daily wisdom one-liners and let you guys see the pets and behind the scenes junk. So here it is. Scan it. Check it out. Bomb bomb. So next off, guys, if you guys want to support the channel and get paid to do it, you guys can check out Celsius. Celsius is fire, dude. So what's so cool about Celsius is, guys, first off, you can get $40 in free BTC using my referral link in the description below. Just deposit $100. Add in the code BTC50. You will also get an additional $50 if you deposit $400, guys. It's free BTC. Next is Voyager, guys. I also got a referral link in the description below. Instead of just only getting $25, you'll get $25 and some free VGX tokens, guys. Next is BlockFi. BlockFi is part of the quadruple threat. Go ahead and make a deposit. Use this referral link in the description below. You get $100. Depending on how much you deposit, you can get all the way up to, guess how much? $250. Alright, so what the pants is Celsius and BlockFi for? Well, you can use both of those as like your bank. They get some pretty nice juicy yields. And Voyager is more so like trading, and it gets some juicy yields as well. And the last one to try is Crypto.com, guys. You can trade some like smaller altcoins, and you guys will get $25 in CRO once you guys get the Visa card. Why do I like the Visa card? Well, you can sell crypto and buy some junk with it. So I can buy a sandwich with my crypto. I don't use BTC, but I'll use like stable coins and junk. So anyways, if you guys want to support the channel, that's the quadruple threat. Thanks for tuning in, guys. You'll get paid to do it.